Good afternoon, everyone. It's still morning. It's almost afternoon, but I just wanted to check in today. I wanted you all to know that I am out and about this morning and I'm working my business, my MaryKay business. Now, for me, I am an introvert, and I know a lot of you probably are like, yeah, right, Carlin, you're not an introvert. But I actually am. I get so exhausted when I'm around people, when I have to talk to people. But I'm trying to mitigate that by doing what I call, actually talking to 7 people about your business. But my goal is 3 or more. So today I actually got to give out my little samples with my business card and I spoke with 4 women. Now I spoke with my waitress because I did go and get me a little breakfast. There were 2 women sitting at the booth next to me. I gave them each a sample with my card. I spoke also to the woman who was helping me in a boutique. I went there. They were having a fabulous sale at Francesca. I will later probably show you some of those pieces that I got. They are Cartier inspired pieces that I've been really eyeballing, and I was so happy that they had some stainless steel gold covered varieties of those. But I could digress. The point is, I got out, I went out and I talked to people. Closed mouth doesn't get fed, as you know, and I am working very hard to talk to people that I don't know, total strangers. And it is a challenge, but it is not impossible. I have to get up, I have to focus, I have to make a point of doing this. And as I move on, getting used to in the next 7 days, speaking to 3 to 4 more people every single day, I will then start collecting phone numbers and actually booking parties. But I want to step by step do this because this is one of the hardest part of selling that I find. And if I am going to scale up, if I'm going to get comfortable, I have to get uncomfortable. I have to get outside of my comfort zone. And, public speaking is for me a little easier because, like, for instance, here with the camera, I can talk, there's nobody here. I can basically dialogue what I want to say. Then there is when I'm doing public speaking, giving talks, giving speeches, I'm looking at my one person, or I have an audience that is actually out of focus, though I could focus in on a person. To me, my brain can compartmentalize that I am by myself. So I don't have that situation where they're talking back to me or giving some sort of critique or negative rejection. So being able to talk to people face to face and getting right there in their face where I'm going to hear that rejection, that's a little more challenging for me. So today is my first day of pushing through that so that I can do what I need to do to, A, introduce people to my product, B, introduce people to the business side of MaryKay. Maybe they themselves want to be a consultant, but ideally I just want to book parties. I want to book parties, have fun skincare classes, and move along. And the side part of that is getting sales. It's not my big thing, but my big thing is I really want to help women feel good about themselves. I am a beauty consultant because beauty and taking care of ourselves, the act of taking care of ourselves, is what beauty is what makes us feel good. The after effects, is awesome. We look at ourselves and we see the difference. We see the difference in how our skin is glowing, how it feels to touch. When we apply, maybe color and enhance our features, those are the plus sides. And then the ultimate luxury is when other people look at us and say, oh, wow, you put yourself together, girl. That is a beautiful thing. And I want women to feel that. I want women to wake up and be happy that they're woke. Because if you're anything like me and you suffer from depression, whether it's seasonal depression, whether it's chemical imbalances that you have to take medication for, if it's the stresses of life, You know, we need that routine to keep pushing us, to give to ourselves. And it can start as early as in the morning when you first wake up, when you push yourself out that bed and you go to the bathroom and you take your shower and you do your skincare and you fluff your hair and, you know, or curl it, and you feel good when you walk out of that bathroom and you're like, okay, I'm ready to take on the day because I've loved on myself. And that's what I want to share with women. That's what I want to share with you, that one routine, that skincare routine, and show you products that can be part of your life to help you every single morning wake up and feel good and love on yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you expect anyone to love you back? And so that is what this whole program that I'm doing, that is why I'm a MaryKay consultant. I'm not out here trying to sell a product. I'm out here to show you how to love yourself through beauty and skincare and fragrances, just the topical things that get your day going. Well, I got to get going because it is time for me to get to work. So I am going to bid you all farewell, bid you all good day. Thank you for chiming in and listening, and I hope you are enjoying this beautiful day. It's cold out here, y'all, but the sun came out. There's blue skies, there's white fluffy clouds, and I am happy to be alive. I was extremely going through the blues the last 2 days, and I'm just happy to have woken up and feel good. And thank you all so much for listening. And until we get to talk again, keep smiling.